Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
We're going to start this morning with that breaking news out of New Mexico involving Alec Baldwin.
Authorities say the actor was filming a new Western movie called Rust when he fired a prop gun. Happened during a scene, hitting two members of the crew and killing one. NBC's Steve Patterson is in Los Angeles with the very latest on this breaking story. Steve, good morning.
Savannah, good morning to you. This all happened on a movie set in Santa Fe. According to police, Baldwin discharged a prop firearm when something went horribly wrong. Production on the film being halted for now while investigators try to determine what happened. In these photos, a distraught Alec Baldwin, reportedly in tears, outside the Santa Fe Sheriff's Office, just hours after the deadly accident on the set of his new movie, Rust. Authorities say Baldwin was filming when he fired a prop gun during a scene, killing one crew member and injuring another. Helena Hutchins, the film's director of photography, was airlifted to an area hospital where she was later pronounced dead. Just days ago, Hutchins posted this video, writing, "One of the perks of shooting a Western is you get to ride horses on your days off." Director Joel Sousa was also shot and hospitalized for his injuries. Sheriff's deputies were called to the movie set Thursday afternoon. A spokesperson for Baldwin described the shooting as an accident that involved the misfire of a prop gun with blanks. Detectives are looking at what type of projectile came out of the weapon.
All praises to the Most High Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying Yahushua, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi, and today is Friday, October the 22nd, 2021, and it's currently 4:56 p.m. Eastern Time, pre-recorded. Peace be with you, peace be upon you, brothers and sisters. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. Those people will not come with the FEMA, with the Army, with the National Guard, with the UN, and then quarantine us in the hood and put us inside of camps and gas us and ask us, oh, are you going to choose Yahushua or this? No. For my name's sake, for my father's sake, for my teaching's sake, for the way that I taught you to get to the power. And we already suffered that. Yea, indeed, Yahushua did come in. He taught us all over the world. And we did suffer all over the world during the beginning of Jacob's trouble. What you're seeing here, beloved, this is Esau's trouble. This is the Gentiles' tribulation and the 2/3 punishment. They refuse to repent. They do not want to repent. They don't need to repent anyway, because it seems everything is working fine. Everything is back to normal. Now, you're seeing here, beloved, you're going to see throughout these videos. I haven't watched them yet, okay? I think I watched a little bit of this. You're going to witness here, throughout all those videos, you're going to witness the Most High is truly, indeed, visiting the earth. The Most High is visiting the earth. The Most High is taking people out. The Most High is taking certain key people out. Now, this young lady and this fellow that got hurt, we don't know those people. And we had a fast for those people to be no more and a prayer. This is one of them. Now, this person, again, those are the people that working behind the scene. We don't know those people. I would say 90% of the folks that are watching this know Alec Baldwin. You know, I mean, you may not know the name, but you familiar with the face. But the woman that is no more and the man, I never seen them before. Okay, so now let us go ahead and watch from the beginning and see through the eyes of the Holy Spirit what the Most High put in there for us.
We're going to start this morning with that breaking news out of New Mexico involving Alec Baldwin.
Authorities say the actor was filming a new Western movie called Rust when he fired a prop gun. Happened during a scene, hitting two members of the crew and killing one. NBC's Steve Patterson is in Los Angeles with the very latest on this breaking story. Steve, good morning.
Savannah, good morning to you. This all happened on a movie set in Santa Fe. According to police, Baldwin discharged a prop firearm when something went horribly wrong. Production on the film being halted for now while investigators try to determine what happened. In these photos, a distraught Alec Baldwin, reportedly in tears, outside the Santa Fe Sheriff's Office, just hours after the deadly accident on the set of his new movie, Rust.
Now, the first thing that you're seeing here, brothers, the set where this thing happened, it happened inside of a church, so to speak. Okay, this thing happened inside of a church. All right, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so it happened inside of a church for his movie called Rust. Okay,
the accident on the set of his new movie, Rust. Okay. Authorities say Baldwin was filming when he fired a prop gun during a scene, killing one crew member and injuring another. Helena Hutchins, the film's director of photography, was airlifted to an area hospital where she was later pronounced dead. Just days ago, Hutchins posted this video, writing one of the perks of
shooting a Western is you get to ride horses on your day off. You have no idea the horses that you are riding is actually one of the dark angel, the black horse, the pale horse, the death angel, one of the rider, the apocalypse. That's what that is. That's the message right here, one of the horses.
Shooting a Western is you get to ride horses on your days off. Director Joel Sousa was also...
Okay, I'm not quite sure if this dude name is Joel or Jewel, because sometimes they say things, and I'm not gonna even look at those articles because I don't care. They don't put the name of the guy. Well, I believe his name is Joel, or Jewel. It depends on the pronunciation. If it's Joel, but we are in the book of Joel, all right?
Western is you get to ride horses on your days off. Director Joel Sousa was also shot and hospitalized for his injuries. Sheriff's deputies were called to the movie set Thursday afternoon. A spokesperson for Baldwin described the shooting as an accident that involved the misfire of a prop gun with blanks. Detectives are looking at what type of projectile came out of the weapon. No charges have been filed, but authorities say the investigation is open and active. The deadly incident happened at Bonanza Creek Ranch, a location in New Mexico used for filming movies and TV shows. Actor Jeff Mead was working on a different set nearby.
Sheriffs came down, sit on another set. There was a live gun discharge.
Fatal accidents involving prop weapons have happened before. The most high profile in 1993. Actor Brandon Lee, the son of icon Bruce Lee, died during filming on The Crow after he was shot with a prop gun. The incident was considered accidental. Hollywood weapons expert Larry Zanoff says since that time, the industry has put strict new protocols in place.
Well, the questions that I would always ask is, were the safety guidelines of our industry followed? Blanks are not designed to do what the final outcome of this was.
You heard that? Did you hear that, brothers? Let me play it again for you, okay? Let me play it again to listen to what he said.
Always ask is, were the safety guidelines of our industry followed? Blanks are not designed to do what the final outcome of this was.
Those blank, okay, those blank gun, the blanks, they are not designed to do this type of thing. This can only be done by the act of an angel. And this thing that happened here, this issue that happened here, it is because whoever get caught up in this, those people were going to do something, or they did something that harm our people. And the Most High took her out. Now, with this guy telling you a blink, I made a short film. I made a short film noir called Mind Blair. I know what those things are. I had a little experience working with these things, and also the real one Those things are not designed to do this type of things. Ever since the whole Brandon Lee things happened, they are not designed to do that. Now, if they are not designed to do this, that thing even recording right now. Yes, it is. If they are not designed to do this, how on earth this happened? He must have pulled this thing close range. What I thought, like, the person that he did this was one of the actors, but it turned out she was one of those DP, director of photography, one of those person that hold the light, or one of the person that lightning the scene, that bring the physical light and then make the scene bright or dark or somber. And I don't know why is it shoot somebody else, and I don't know what happened. All I know, this is the act of an angel.
We need to investigate and find out what went wrong.
Baldwin is not only the star of Rust, but also one of its producers. While filming in New Mexico this month, cast and crew members shared scenes from the set on social media. And Thursday morning, just hours before the accident, Baldwin posting this photo with the caption, "Back to in person at the office."
And again, after that Brandon Lee incident, these productions have been really strict. First of all, live ammunition never allowed on set. Usually there's a licensed armorer or a prop master in charge of handling any weapons, including the loading of any blanks. That person then monitors the weapon, shows the cast and crew how to use it. Productions also often required the use of shields during the filming of actual scenes. So it's unclear at this point how an accident like this could have happened, as, of course, investigators continue what happened.
Okay, so it's impossible. What they are telling you here, it's virtually impossible for something like that to happen. Yet it happened. That means the person that it happened to, that person was one of those people that was supposed to be no more. The one that we didn't know about this person that Elena Yuchina. Again, I'm not even look up the name. So the people that can't look up the name, please do. Okay. Now, beloved, let us go to the next video and see what's going on around the land. Okay, let's look at the stuff anyway. This is Brandon Lee all over again. This is not what that is. Brandon Lee was actually, quote unquote, something else. Let's call Brandon Lee thing an accident. Didn't you guys come with a song? I don't know, some kind of garbage. I keep reading in the comment. Let's go, Brandon. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't care. Okay, so somebody said John Eric Exum was also killed under the same circumstances, including Brandon Lee. How is it this preventable and tragic death has occurred again? Because it was not. It was not by the hand of this Alec Baldwin fellow. Okay? That's not what that is. Okay, we know who did this, and we give the Most High praise, glory, and we exalt his name above all forever. Let us keep on moving.
A director of photography is dead and a movie director injured after actor Alec Baldwin discharged a prop gun on a movie set in New Mexico.
There you go. So that's the shot that I wanted. A close up this, okay? The priesthood of Mahan inside of a church. And then they always have to shoot inside of churches. Okay, so anyway, and then this happened. Okay, again, the cross was a beautiful symbol our people used to use way back. Okay, it was something that was good. All right, the woman took it and they perverted it. They make it into something else. Okay, that has nothing to do with what they are saying it is. Okay, so now they inside of this church, and this incident happened. And things like that happen. So, hey, we give the Most High praises and glory because, hey, he did this.
Mexico. Santa Fe County sheriffs say the Western movie set was locked down as deputies investigated the shooting. Alec Baldwin was performing in.
So, and this scene right here, let me see if I can enlarge this. All right, you can see the scene, and this was filmed during the cowboy era, so to speak. He was playing a cowboy, so to speak. And I don't see anybody that remotely look like us, because in their mind during this time, our people were in slavery. Okay. So that's Alec Baldwin right here, and then this looked like a brother right there, but I'm not quite sure. So those are the people that was doing this thing over there, and then boom, this happened. You know, so I'm not quite sure what the name Alec Baldwin mean. You know, let me see. What does the name Alec means?
Alexander, defender of mankind. According to Baby Center, form of Alexander, defender of mankind.
Defender of mankind. The defender. Who's the defender of Israel? Oh, is Alec a biblical name? Alec's baby self-arguing Christian religion is Greek. Alec names defender, defending men. Okay, the defender. Who's the angel? Who's no, let me get this. All right. Oops. Who's the defender of Israel? Politics.
Israel has 24 defenders. Here are the first three: Eli Dasa, Ayad Abu Abaid, and Eden.
Okay, no, that's not what that is. Who's the archangel defender of Israel?
According to Wikipedia, the prophet Daniel has a vision after having undergone a period of fasting. Daniel chapter 10 verses 13 to 21 describes Daniel's vision of an angel who identifies Michael as the protector of Israelites.
You can't make this up. You can't. You cannot, brothers. I mean, you simply can't make this up. The defender did this. Yeah. You taking note, Perry Stone, scumbag? Oh, we put the spiritual head on you, man. Just waiting for the result. You can't make this up. The defender of Yasharala, which we know, is Michael, aka Alex, aka Alec. Now, for now on, when we see Alexander, Alec, or the defender, they're talking about Michael. Okay, we can identify Michael not only by the name Michael, brothers. We can see Michael, number 10, okay, step 10, anywhere it's equal to 10, Michael is there. Okay, the champion, all right, and Victor, the Victoria, Alec, now we got Alec and we got Alex. Alexander, defender, the defender, the protector, or anywhere you see protector, that means the Archangel Michael is in the midst. Alec Baldwin, aka Michael Baldwin, the defender. You can't make this up, brothers. I'm not making this up. I didn't even want to search the name of this guy because this story is that I don't care about this. Yet it just turned out to be Michael, which I know Michael was in the midst. Michael was in the midst. Okay. Let me see this thing. Let me see if this is going to play. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Archangel Michael is in the midst. The Messiah is here in the midst. The fire break weapon on this woman, but she is no more. But they don't understand. They think they can put the pin on the Messiah. They can put it in the tab on the Messiah. No, you can't. Michal. Michael is in the midst. Yeah. The defender, Alexander, the defender, is here to put the terror. You Gentiles better bend the knee. You better turn around the neck. Prairie Stone, are you a subscriber? Are you familiar with Michael the defender? He's here in the midst. Yeah. We give the glory to all the Messiah. We exalt the name of the Messiah above all, forever. You can't. Apparently, this beat played. He didn't want to play though. So yeah, you can't make that up, man. You really can't make this up, brothers. Okay, let us keep on moving, man. We don't know who this woman was. Elena, again, just a shot in the dark. What does the name Elena means?
Shining light. According to the bump, origin, Mexican, popularity, 154. Meaning, sun ray or shining light.
Shining light. Must I turn off this light? Okay. What does Elena means in the Bible? Okay. Was that the woman named Elena? Mercy. Is that what that is? Hebrew, light, mercy, Helene, Helena. But hers was with H, right? Was that? Is that what that was? Is that what that is? Helena. Is that what that is? Let me see. Shining light. Well, it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, the shining light archangel Michael was present. All praises to the Most High. All right. So now the queen spent there's no queen of this, but anyway, the queen spent Wednesday night in hospital for preliminary investigations. Buckingham Palace has confirmed. Okay, so now this queen was quote unquote sick. Now you are seeing, brothers, the so-called elites, they are catching hell. They always make it seem like, hey, that's like nothing. She had a headache. Nope, that's not what that is. You see the Pope being hospitalized. She's been hospitalized. Donald Trump been hospitalized. That fellow the other day, Bill Clinton been hospitalized. Certain of them don't come back. Wash Limbaugh was, he's like no more, but that's what that is. Okay, so let us read. Okay. The 95-year-old monarch returned to Windsor Castle on Thursday at lunchtime and remains in good spirit. Wearing purple. Those are the people that swagger jack our people, and then they dress like this, and people are calling them queen. Nah, there has no. You don't see any queenly vibe in this woman. This is a well-dressed senior citizen. That's what that is. She is not. You don't see the queenly faces in her visage, or you don't see the queen visage in her face. She missed a trip to Northern Ireland after being ordered to rest by doctors. You don't know what she was going to do over there in Ireland. You don't know. You don't know what she was going to do over there in Northern Ireland, so to speak. You know, Ireland is our land over there. All those land. The Britain, all of it. You people saw I get jacket and then you calling yourself, oh, I'm the Irish and stuff. No, you're not. No, you're not. You don't know what kind of meeting she was going to go over there. Now, you are seeing, brothers, a lot of trip, a lot of meeting. Those people are being canceled. The Most High is canceling them. Ever since this year, we saw the cicadas. They canceled Kamala Harris, one of their meeting they were going to go. And then there was so much cicadas flying, they could not go, so they missed. Now, we say this again. This woman, the meeting that she was going to go, so to speak, she was supposed to go there. Let's say the meeting was the 20th, okay? The 20th this month. This thing come out the 22nd today. That was like 2 days ago. Let's say the meeting was October the 20th, okay, this year. When was the full moon for October?
October 20th. According to space.com, October's full moon will reach its peak at 10:57 a.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time today, October 20th, though the moon will have appeared full since Monday night and will remain big and bright in the night sky through Thursday.
Which is yesterday. I did saw that. So October the 20th was the hunter's moon. So this could signify the Most High officially released the hunters. Okay. Now, let's say, brothers, on October the 20th, okay, this woman was supposed to be at certain place at this certain time doing a certain ritual that will connect it to the moon. Now, she's going to have to wait next October or whatever that celestial body they were drawing the power from, it's gonna come out every 100 years, every 200, even every 2, 3, 5, 7 years. So she's gonna have to wait to perform this thing. Okay, now this time the Most High messed her up. Okay, she couldn't go in that place, and then the meeting is messed up, and then everything is effed up. She can't do it anymore unless she's waiting another 400 years. Okay, she missed a trip to the northern island. You know, island is a holy land over there. There are so many ley lines over there. What the hell this woman was going to do over there? The Most High stopped her. Okay, the queen was said to be back at their desk on Thursday afternoon undertaking light duties. Undertaking light duties? Those people do nothing but light duties. She's so-called a queen. Is that what that is? Okay, this has nothing. This woman face has following. You cannot see a queen in this. Anyway, following medical advice to rest for a few days, the queen attended hospital on Wednesday afternoon for preliminary investigations, returning to Windsor Castle. Okay, that's the same garbage. All right, recycle it. Okay. Buckingham Palace statement. Really? Is that thing freeze? Oh no, it did not. Okay, her admission is understood not to have been related to CV. Of course, we will believe you. Okay, so you can see the Most High is really touching certain group of people around the world.
Homicide rate. There have been 268 homicides so far this year. That's compared to 264 on this date last year. And late this summer, Mayor Brandon Scott, you may remember, released a 3-pillar plan to help turn the tide against violence in the streets. And one innocent victim of the city's violence, 15-year-old Janae Whedon. And police have now arrested another teenager in connection with her murder. WJZ live at City Police headquarters tonight. And Abijoy Burnett has more on how crime is affecting youth in our city. It's been a problem for quite some time, Abijoy.
Rick, Janae's full potential will never be known because she died at just 15. She also was shot in a neighborhood where another 16-year-old was shot about 2 weeks ago. Janae Whedon came from a big family and they adored her.
She was an absolute angel.
Okay, that's Chanel. Is that what that is? Chanel angel? That's a good word.
And not perfect, but an angel still.
15-year-old Janae was a makeup artist.
Okay, Janae, Chanel or Janae? Like, I'm not, probably that's a pronunciation.
The family had no doubt her skills would take her far.
We were waiting to see her own salon, her own beauty shop. She was absolutely magnificent at it.
But in the early morning hours of August 10th, everything changed. Janae was shot near Gelston Drive in Edmondson Village. Police say
700 Street.
People were with her, but they disappeared. It ultimately took them 2 months to arrest someone.
Okay, so this is what happened. You got your children out there walking around, not doing nothing. She seems to be a good kid. Okay, she seems to be a good kid, and then she was hanging out with the wrong crowd. That's why the 2/3, man, they are very dangerous. Brothers, I'm deadly serious here. The so-called 2/3 brothers, they are very, very dangerous. And I can telling you, a lot of those people are not our people, man. They will murder your children. They will feel no remorse. They will strictly murder your children for no reason. Any little reason. Probably this young kid had probably a YouTube channel. She's probably was really good at something. And then they kill her for no reason. That's why, brothers, when we see those people are being dropped like this, we cannot associate it ourselves. The 2/3 brothers, they have to go. For no reason, brothers. Most likely this kid didn't do anything to them, and then the group that was with her set her up, and then this happened.
Of us died with her. We really didn't have a full experience with her, and it's devastating.
Police say the suspect was a 16-year-old boy. He's been charged with first-degree murder.
There you go.
Homicides in Baltimore are higher this year than the same time.
A 16-year-old boy can, murder this 16-year-old girl with this 15-year-old girl. hey, girl, what's up with you? Be my girlfriend, be my H, be my whoa, be my dot. And then the girl probably turning him down, and then he got pissed off, and brothers, I'm telling you, the so-called two-third brothers, they are very, very dangerous. That is why we have to instruct our children to stay away from them. We don't know what our kids are doing, brothers, and they're online, wherever they are, when we are not home. We don't know this. We have to instruct them not to hang out with the two-third, not to be around them, because they are very, very dangerous.
Last year, in some cases, teenagers have been the suspects. In other instances, they've been the victims. Earlier this month, 16-year-old Del Monte Keels was shot in the same neighborhood as Janai. His shooting happened in the dead.
Okay, 700 Edgewood. Well, Edge of the Sword, 700. You know what to do. All praises. Okay, we can't be mad about this. Certain of those things really piss me off, but brothers, we don't know why the Mosai do this, but we give him praises and glory.
Deadly 12-hour time span. Police are still investigating that case. Janai's cousin said her death has been traumatic for the family, and our society needs to help the youth before it's too late.
The age is getting younger and younger.
Yes.
Our perpetrators are getting younger and younger
because they really don't care. And what happened is like a lot of those things they had to do with the spirits that upon the children, man. And we people will say, the Gentiles say, whoa, what were their parents? What were they? No, that's not what that is. It's the spirits that jump up onto those children, man. You know, their parents, they never gave them to the Most High. They leave them in the church, and then they go up to be murderers, man. They go out there and murdering innocent children of the Most High. And the Most High surely will have justice on the behalf of this girl. I look at her, I don't see anything that throw me off, anything that give a reason why this thing happened to her. It's just like, that's what the two-third does.
Younger, and they're getting more lost day by day.
Okay. All right, we give the Most High praises and glory, man. All praises to the Most High.
Gunfire outside Commons Lounge along Park Avenue landed a woman in the hospital. The person accused of pulling the trigger is a teenage girl who's now behind bars. Okay. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Alex Coleman.
And I'm April Thompson.
Okay, Alex, another Alex. Okay, now we know another sign for the Most High, okay? For Michael, excuse me. All praises to the Most High.
And WRG's Jarita Patterson has reaction from those who say they're having to take cover when the shooting starts.
An argument amongst several girls spiraled into gunfire outside this Orange Mound Corner club, police say.
They stayed shooting down there.
Now Rakaya Simmons is...
She's 19? Oh, wow. Okay.
Behind bars, charged with a violent attack.
Okay, her name is Rekai Ya. Okay, Simons. Rekai Ya. You can't make this up. And again, brothers, we told you those two-thirds, they are very violent. They are very, very dangerous. Any little things, that's why this shooting happened at a club and then, you know, and things like that. I'm not quite sure if the shooting was deadly, but, you know, it happened at a club. Oh, attempted murder. So the person is not dead. So any little thing, brothers, they grab their gun, they want to shoot, they grab their knife, they want to kill. That's what that is, man.
One of many attacks neighbors say they often hear.
You hear gunshots, then you hear your fence rattling and going on. You don't know what's going on.
This neighbor, who does not feel comfortable revealing her identity, has called the area near Park Avenue and Sim Street home for 5 years. She has seen and heard a lot.
A week ago, a young man got shot down there on the corner.
When it comes to the shooting Simmons is accused of, detectives say the 19-year-old was reportedly fighting with another woman around midnight, October 8th. The victim says Simmons began making threats. Those threats turning into gunfire, detectives say, with...
Again, brothers, like I said, anybody, brothers, wherever that person is, that person threaten you or that person make a very disturbing joke about taking your life or harming you, that's because they mean it. They mean it. Remember I told you that story about that girl? I was driving in the car with her. She looked at my arm and she make a very disturbing comment how she felt the urge of taking a very sharp razor and cut off my arm and then season it, put good spice in it and cook it and eat it. And then she laughed. And she like, I'm just joking with you. Ever since then, brothers, I don't know what it was. I mean, usually, when I was a teenager, I was 19, 20, I was in college, so when you're in this age, your third leg do all the thinking. But I don't know what it was that day. I'm like, you know what? This comment touched me to my soul. And for once, probably that was the first time I used my actual brain. And I drop her off, and I go to my phone, block her phone. Never, ever till this day, it's been years, at least 10 to 12 years now. I never talked to this girl. I saw her, I just walk away. I don't think she probably tried to send me messages. I think she did. I didn't even answer. I never talked to her. And I think she did. Didn't she? But anyway, that's irrelevant right now. So anyway.
With 2 bullets hitting the victim, she survived. And it's the fight for survival that has neighbors often taking cover themselves.
I get on the floor because it be that loud. They don't shoot no little bitty guns. These guns shooting 20 and 30 times.
This really hits home as this Memphis mother is still dealing with the devastation from gun violence.
All praises to the Most High. This is, again, plague number 9. Also, plague number 5, destruction by the sword. Now, again, beloved, why you see all those things are happening around the world, brothers? Why is it like the world is upside down? The reason is because the 400 years, the contract, the covenant is fulfilled. It is done. We, the children of the Most High, what you're calling black people, the one that went under slavery, we fulfilled this prophecy from 1619, 2019. If you want to say 1621 to 2021, whatever you want, 1622, whenever it is, brothers, we fulfill whatever prophecy that is. We fulfilled this. Over here, we take 1619, 2019, 400 years. Right after the 2019, brothers, all hell break loose in China, and then it come all over here, and then that's why you see the VVDs out there, and it's not going anywhere. You got the Delta, the Mu, all of the variants out there. Okay, it was prophesied unto Abram before he was known as Abraham. Okay. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and they shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Okay? Okay. So 400 years, beloved, okay? 400 years. We did serve this. We went through hell, brothers. Nobody suffered more than our people. Our people suffer, we suffer, we suffer. But this is the last day. And the Most High is doing part 2 now. And we are here. And also, that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. Which nation? Which nation? So many 3. All the nation that come under one consent, they form one nation. And then they come upon all when they did this. Okay? And all the books that you read, brothers, okay, all those books, so all those things are here. You know, you can find them in any or all books. Okay, that's the book of Enoch. Blessed are you, O Lord King, and great and powerful in your majesty, Lord of the whole creation of heaven, King of kings and God of the whole world. That's how you address the Most High. There is a reason why they took the book of Enoch out. That's how you address the Most High, okay? Blessed are you, O Lord King, and great and powerful in your majesty, Lord of the whole creation of heaven, King of kings and God of the whole world. And your kingly authority and your sovereignty and your majesty will last forever. May the King reign forever and ever, and your power for all generation, and all heavens are your throne. The heavens is the Most High throne, the earth is his footstool forever, and the whole earth your footstool forever and ever. Enoch 84:2. All praises to the Most High. The Most High do whatever he please. He said after that 400 years, the people that we serve, he will judge. And Enoch 84:2, if I'm saying this right, is that what that is? Yes, the book of Enoch, Enoch 84:2. Blessed are you, O Lord King, and great and powerful, and your majesty, Lord of the whole creation of heaven, King of kings, and God of the whole world, and your kingly authority and your sovereignty and your majesty will last forever and ever, infinite. And your power for all generations, and all the heavens are your throne forever, and the whole earth your footstool forever and ever. Because kings usually, when they sit on the throne and they got a footstool, let me see if king sitting on the throne and footstool. Please don't show me anything related to stool.
Showing pictures that match.
Damn it. There we go. This is a footstool right here. Okay, this is a throne. All right, let me see. Throne and footstool. Throne and footstool. There you go. This is what they meant, okay, when they say the heaven is the Most High and the earth is the Most High footstool. Again, brothers, please do not be sending me email about the footstool mean the earth is flat and stuff. It's symbolic. When they say that when you sit on the throne, you put your feet on the earth, that means you rest your feet there. You know what that is? That means this thing is below your feet. Okay, throne and footstool. When that means the Most High is comfortable. When you sit on the chair, you sit, you're good. But when you actually put your feet on the footstool, you feel relaxed. You're like, oh yeah, that's better. Put your feet in there. Like, yep, that is good. That is good. Okay, the earth is your footstool. You want to believe the earth is flat, round? That it doesn't matter to me. We will not put this as our religion. Well, you don't believe the earth is flat. You believe the earth is round. You don't believe the earth is round. That's on you. Okay, earth. Okay, the throne and footstool. Okay, just sit there, on your throne and then put your feet on your footstool and reign. That's why Enoch told you here, man. That's how you address the Most High, okay? When you're praying and talking to him, there's a reason why they took the book of Enoch out of the Bible. Okay, that's why they hated this book, because they teach you how to properly talk, with the Most High. For you made and you rule everything. For you made and you rule everything, and nothing is too hard for you. Okay. We're probably going to read this tomorrow. For you made and you rule everything, and nothing is too hard for you, and no wisdom escapes you, and it doesn't turn away from your throne, from your presence, and from you and see and hear everything, and nothing is hidden from you, for you see everything. Yea, indeed, the Most High saw everything. He saw our tribulation, and then he will give you people no peace. All praises to the Most High. Let's keep on going. The judgment is in the land. The 10 plagues of the apocalypse plus the ley line is here. We haven't done any ley line lately for a little while. Maybe our next video will do ley lines anyway. Well, we've been doing the airplane, so yeah.
Family of a young mother killed by a straight bullet in far north suburban Zion is speaking out for the first time. WGN's Julian Cruz has their emotional story.
Her organs are failing, fluids are coming out, and we got to say goodbye.
A heart-wrenching scene for Melanie Yates' loved ones after the young mother took a bullet to the head.
The girls aren't going to know their mom anymore. Right. They're just going to have a memory.
So, beloved, we must understand that when the Most High is doing something, when the Most High is in the midst, we have to acknowledge this. And we have to give him praises and glory, because he always leaves something in there, and this is no coincidence. What I meant by that, beloved, and you are watching those two couple, which we will identify, for lack of a better word, we'll say this is a Edomite and a Moabite. But let's say they are 2/3. Let's say they are people that went too far. They are so-called Gentiles, true Gentiles, not heathens, okay? There are people that went so far and then they come back onto us. Is that when we look at them, we're like, yo, you don't look like us. You are Gentiles. Okay, we're gonna have to call the Most High to specify and then give us more clarity. Let's say they are this, okay, but Edomite and Moabite. Now listen to what happened, brothers. There is a place called Zion where this woman reside. She got shot in the head while she was reading Bible story to her daughters. A place in Zion. Listen, brothers.
Lam Calderon and husband Sean keenly focused on their precious granddaughters, little Lydia on the left and 2.5-year-old Evelyn on the right.
You can see, I mean, we're struggling with them being just traumatized, so...
The girls losing their mother, husband David, never to see his beloved wife.
Husband David. So then again, we know the house of David, the protector that is in the house of David, okay, that protect the house. The Archangel Michael is here. And we've been seeing a lot of David and Michael and Alex and all those things. We've been seeing a lot of David, okay? And I got a very strong feeling this dude is Hish. I got a very strong feeling that guy is straight up Hish. Okay, and then you know, his wife is no more because she got shot in the head reading the Bible. Because brothers, she got did you hear this? She got shot in the head because she was reading the Bible to those children. Most likely the Mosai, the children are all our children. Okay, the Mosai did not want them to be indoctrinated, or the book is not yours. You cannot teach it to the children, to your children. You have to come unto the Mosai children so they will teach you. That's what that is.
Again, their lives irreparably altered after a gun battle erupted near the family home Sunday night about 9 o'clock on the 2800 block of Enoch Avenue.
2800 block of Enoch. Is it Enoch? Is it the book of Enoch or Unique Avenue? Okay, we what is it, sweetie? My what? What is it, yeah? Come get whatever you want, yeah. Oh, she just want to lay on the bed anyway.
In Zion, a single bullet hitting the 23-year-old mother tragically, and a single bullet hitting the 23 battle erupted near the family home Sunday night about 9 o'clock on the 2800 block of Enoch Avenue. In Zion, a single bullet hitting the 23-year-old mother tragically as she read to her youngest.
While she was
with her baby.
Reading a Bible story to her 7-month-old, and
okay, now she got killed while she was reading a Bible story to a 7-month-old baby. She got shot in the head. She stayed in a place called Enoch Avenue in Zion. How are you making this up? All praises.
Praying with her.
Zion Police and the Lake County Major Crimes Task Force collecting more than half a dozen shell casings from the street as the innocent mother of 2 was rushed to the emergency room.
And so then the ambulance, when they picked her up and took her, she died on the way, but they resuscitated her. They took her to Vista.
The mortally wounded Yates fighting for her life as her family said goodbye.
Her husband, Daniel, was prostrate over her, speaking to her and telling her about their wedding day and how beautiful she was.
The community lending support, a GoFundMe page established to help the family deal with medical and funeral expenses while the victim's family pleads for closure.
That's why we're just asking the public if you're compelled and if you saw something, so please just reach out.
So they really don't know how this happened. There was a shooting and one of the bullet flew and hit her in the head and she's dead. She was reading Bible story to the children, okay? And Zion and Enoch. I'm not quite sure if it's Unique or Enoch because I'm trying to read the article. I got the article here. Let's finish and check the article.
Investigators need your help to solve this tragic incident.
Again, you know, number 9 right here.
And if you have any information or you know who's responsible, you can call Zion Police or the Lake County Crime Stoppers.
Zion County. All right, let's read the story. Let's see where that thing happened, okay? Excuse me. I was yesterday. A suburban family is devastated after a 23-year-old mother was killed. killed by a stray bullet while reading her baby daughter a Bible story. Excuse me. Melanie Yates died Monday after officers responded to her home in the 2800 blocks. Okay, so 2800, 2 plus 8, 10. Okay, step number 10, Michael, block of Enoch Avenue. You can't make this up. Brothers, we just read the book of Enoch, man. And in the book of Enoch, it is said, beloved, you will not have peace. The wicked will not have peace. Now, to Christian, which is this woman was, a true Christian, okay, she was reading nothing but the Bible to these children. Yet she got shot in the head and she died. Okay, Enoch Avenue, step number 10, in Enoch Avenue at around 9 p.m., okay, on Sunday, which is a destruction, number 9. As Zion Police, the Lake County major crimes, a task force look for the suspects responsible for her families coming forward for the first time. The girls aren't going to know their mom anymore. They are going to have memory of her mother, Lem Caldwin said. So, this is the young lady right there. She's 23 years old. She got 2 daughters, and then she got shot in the head, and she's no more. Yates was struck in the head while following an exchange of gunfire out. What? Yates was struck in the head while following an exchange of gunfire outside of her home. They make it seem that she was following the people shooting. Anyway, she leaves behind her husband David and daughter Lydia and Evelyn. She was with her baby reading Bible story for her 7-month-old, praying with her. Father Sean Caldron said, "You can see we are struggling with them being traumatized. She was rushed to a local emergency room fighting for her life. Family say goodbye." So now this woman, she's saying Zion, Enoch, Michael, and again her name is Melanie. I'm not quite sure what Melanie means, but let's look at it for the sake of this video. What does the name Melanie means? Wow. Melanie is feminine, giving derived from the Greek melania, blackness, and from melas, meaning dark, darkness, blackness is coming upon the Gentiles. Darkness, melania. You know, it's really weird that the other woman name was Shining Light, bright shining, and this woman name is Blackness. Both of them not die. Melania and Helena, okay? What does the name Helena means?
Shining Light.
Shining
According
light.
to the bump, origin,
What does
Mexican,
the name Melania
popularity,
mean?
150.
Okay, Melanie. Black or dark. There is a fight between darkness and the light. So you can't make this up, brothers. When you go to those people name, which, you will find a meaning, okay? So, and we give the Most High praises and glory for all the stuff that he did, okay? Now, let us, I'm going to read the first, oh man, this thing, there we go. I could not find the story online. 2 dead after former employee opens fire at the Nebraska Grain Services facility. So, and that's why I don't like to do this thing, because so many advertisement. And again, brothers, I know a lot of people been complaining about that. My videos have a lot of advertisement in them. Okay, so again, I couldn't find it. So a man, I will explain later. A man who was fired Thursday from a grain services company in Nebraska returned to the facility later in the day and fatally shot 2 people and wounded another one. Police said hours after he was terminated from the company, Max Hoskinson 61 returned to the Agrex elevator in Superior with a handgun and opened fire in the Nebraska State Patrol. So this guy was fired. He got pissed off, come back home with a gun, come back to work with a gun, and shoot and kill 2 people. Now, beloved, for those of you, let me go ahead to the next video that sent me email or question.
The latest flare-up is...
Okay. Sent me email and stuff about YouTube advertisement being playing in my videos and stuff. I have YouTube Premium, okay? So what that means is I don't deal with advertisement, okay? I don't want, when I'm doing the video, I have to stop, wait, and things like that. I just bring it this. So YouTube Premium is like $10, $11, $10 a month. So, you know, unless you do this, you're always going to see advertisement, whether the video is monetized or not monetized. It is YouTube. They sent everybody an email that said this platform belongs to them. They can monetize your video whether you want it or not. So, you know, that there's nothing I can do about this. If you see anything, while you're watching this video, they play some advertisement, it's them. It's them doing this. Okay, that's why I have YouTube Premium. I don't deal with advertising. I don't like that. So anyway, let us keep on moving, brothers.
And China is witnessing a sudden surge in COVID-19 cases. The country has logged a 5th straight day of new infections, and the latest resurgence in China comes just days after the country contained 2 separate Delta outbreaks in its northeastern and coastal provinces. The rise in cases comes at a time when Beijing has maintained a relentless zero-COVID approach with stricter border closures, and the latest flare-up is linked to an elderly couple who were a part of a group of several tourists who started a road trip through China's northwestern provinces. According to reports, there were few cases that were reported in Gansu province after the couple flew to...
So yeah, excuse me, there's a surge, and those people think that thing gonna go away, and they like to celebrate, like, oh, we got this, we were celebrating, we have this, we have that, we vanquish the Most High. No, you don't. And then again, brothers, when you're looking at this mass land, China, all those land over there, this is not those people land. When they invaded our people, they divided up our land. Okay, the Elamites took this part over there, India. The Moabites took that part, and then they took this part also, and they took some of that part, and then some of the stuff they took many part, and then they call it their land, but it's not.
Gansu province and Inner Mongolia. Now, meanwhile, the fresh breakout of COVID-19 cases has spread to the capital city of Beijing as well, which is busy now gearing up to host the 2022 Winter Games in February. Apart from this, 2 separate cases have been reported in south and southwest of China. Almost half of the 26 local cases have been found were close contacts of the elderly couple who were tested positive during their tour.
So there is a surge ahead of Beijing Games or whatever they're gonna do over there. So, and those people think they can vanquish this thing, and we told you that's how it does. For this month, it's high in this place. Next month, it's high in that other place, and it's low in that place. It was high previously, but it will come back. It's a slow sweeping. It come back, it's slow, 1 million people this year, and then it's come down in that place. And then next year, in the next month, it come back, sweep another 1 million. Sweeping. And then everybody will be swept off the land, and there will be no more.
The FBI confirmed the remains found in a Florida nature preserve on Wednesday are those of Brian Laundrie. Dental records were used to help identify the 23-year-old's body. Laundrie's parents had been to the preserve with investigators. His backpack and notebook were also found in the park, said Michael McPherson, agent in charge of the FBI Tampa field office. Laundrie disappeared shortly after he was named a person of interest in connection to the disappearance of his 22-year-old fiancée, Gabby Petito. The couple had been traveling on a cross-country trip and blogging about their adventures.
So you got those Gentiles always put those fake smiles, doing those fake things, both of them are no more because they are living a false life. They are living a fake life. They are living a life of fantasy. And then when reality hits, they cannot deal with it. Okay, they cannot deal with it. So that's what happened. And Gabriel, and of course, Gabriel, the angels that come and announce justice. You know, if any injustice has been done to you, call upon Gabriel, so he will bring it to the Most High, and the Most High will have justice be done. We give the Most High praises and glory. Now they find the remains of this dude, and he is no more.
Petito was reported missing by her parents on September 11th after Laundrie came home from that cross-country road trip without her. Her remains were found 8 days later in Wyoming's Bridger-Teton National Forest. Autopsy results show she had been strangled. The grim discovery and identification of Laundrie's body brings the weeks-long manhunt to a close, but questions about his final days remain, and investigators hope the notebook they found will help them piece together the story.
So, yeah, wow, this guy eluded them for that long. All praises.
And we're working to learn more tonight about a father and a son found dead inside their Forward Township home. Officers went to the scene along Home Place Drive for a welfare check on Saturday. Inside, they found 84-year-old William Chepanowski and his son,
Okay, 84 years old William. You know what to do.
58-year-old John Chepanowski. A woman was found alive and taken to the hospital. Investigators say foul play is not suspected in the deaths.
So, yeah. And, beloved, they are finding a lot of people are being no more. They just finding them dead inside their houses. They just die. Remember that police officer? Well, they found her in a freezer. So it's just a lot of people are dying and they are not saying anything. Okay, they just keep it mum.
It took more than 4 minutes to get through the long list of his victims. Each time his answer was the same.
Guilty, 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 guilty.
Cruz stood slumped over as the prosecutor outlined how each of the victims met their fate that awful day.
Alessa Alphadeath was shot 8 times, and she died of her wounds. Carmen Shentrup, 16 years old, was shot 3 times, and she died of her wounds. Peter Wang was 14 years old. He was shot 12 times.
Damn. 8 times, 12 times. Man, that guy had it for those kids, man.
And he died of his wounds.
The victims' devastated families sat in the courtroom wiping away tears.
This is a horrible thing, brothers. A horrible thing. You sent your child to school, okay, and then this dude came out of nowhere for no reason because he was dealing with certain things, and then he brought a gun in there, and then they just jiffy popped the place, man. This is a horrible thing as a parents, man. Know that you sent your children to a place to learn, and then things like that happen, man. You know?
Cruz addressed the court and actually bemoaned the fact that he couldn't watch TV in prison.
I'm sorry, and I can't even watch TV anymore.
Okay, that's why he is worrying. Okay, I can't even watch TV or anything like that.
Also essentially put his life in the hands of the grieving families.
And I just want you to know I'm really sorry. And I hope you give me a chance to try to help others if I believe it's your decision.
Okay, what he's saying, like, okay, you guys, I mean, like, you can kill me, but come on, man. Just, you know, hey, give me another chance so I show you stuff. And you can see this dude, he look all sickly. He used to be very proud. He used to flip the camera. Every time the camera turned on him, he would flip the camera. And then now he's broken. He's broken. He's begging now. That's a representation of the Gentiles, okay?
To decide where I go, whether I live or die.
But Judge Elizabeth Scheer pointed out that if he is sentenced to death or life, either way, his life is as good as over.
You will not come out until you are no longer alive. Do you
Okay, well, do you understand that? Yes, ma'am. All praises to the Most High.
Let's now bring you the latest from Bangladesh, which is reeling under incidents of communal violence, the death toll for which has now risen to 5. The International Society for Krishna Consciousness, or ISKCON, has appealed to the Bangladesh government to take action against those behind these acts of violence. 2 ISKCON devotees were among those who were killed. in attacks on Hindu temples in Bangladesh. Now, more than 7,000 ISKCON devotees from 82 countries, including Australia, France, South Africa, England, America, Russia, and more, assembled at the global headquarters in Mayapur in West Bengal.
So 450, you know what to do. But anyway, beloved, what you're seeing here is the religions, the Mosiah is dismantling and disbanding those people, their religion, okay? They are being dismantled and disbanded and dissolved. So the so-called Hindus are against the Islamic, is that what that is? The Islamists, and the Islamists are against the Christians, and the Christians are against us. All of them, they used to come, some 83, they be against our people, okay? That land over there, Bangladesh, is not their land. Those people is not the original Bangladeshi. They're all Elamites. They're all children of Elam, okay? They are all the same people over there. So, you know, that has nothing to do over there. So those Bangladeshi, they're going at each other's throat, and, you know, we stay out of it.
To protest against the violence in Bangladesh, the Vice President of ISKCON, Ratram Das, has said that followers are planning a worldwide one-day protest and prayer meeting for the victims of Bangladesh violence on the 23rd of October. The co-director of ISKCON, Mayapur, said in a statement that the International Society for Krishna Consciousness had appealed to the Bangladesh government to take action against the perpetrators of violence. The spokesperson added that ISKCON has organized interfaith festivals on a regular basis.
Okay,
Meanwhile, sources have told Beyond there have been talks
beating
between
the crap out
Bangladesh
of
and India's leadership. The State Minister for Information said that Bangladesh
let those people
is
go at each
secular.
other's throat.
Islam is not our state religion, and I don't believe in that. We'll return to the 1972 constitution. This Bangladesh is a non-communal Bangladesh. This is secular Bangladesh. Here
and we really don't care. So that's what they are. They are fighting, and then we just let them do what they do best. We're not gonna say, oh, you guys need to love each other and stuff. This is not our place. Again, this is plague. A lot of people die in that thing, okay? Plague number 9, okay, execution, and also number 5, destruction. All praises to the Most High.
Thing we call Earth.
But
Now,
I think that there is...
Okay, beloved, it's gonna take us a little time to understand what happened here, okay? To see, to hear how long we are into this thing. Woo, an hour. Brethren, let us listen to this fellow, William Shatner, okay? Okay, so William Shatner is, you know, probably the most recognizable actor from Star Trek, behind Mr. Spock or Lemoy or whatever his name is. Okay, listen to what he has to say. Listen, okay? Again, we know Blue Origin, they put that plume in there and all that stuff, but anyway.
William Shatner, back on Earth after hitching a ride aboard Blue Origin, the rocket company owned by Jeff Bezos. This is the moment that the Star Trek legend, the original Captain Kirk, experienced zero gravity after setting a new record as the oldest person in space.
Okay, that's a lie. This guy, he went... You people cannot even go... You go a little bit above, a little bit... you guys go a little bit above, you know, certain... Not even the stratosphere. Let me see. Okay. Is that the stratosphere? Those people can go anywhere. They're locked up in here. Show me a picture of the stratosphere. Okay, they should have shown me the picture, but anyway. All right, let's take it right here. Okay, so the troposphere is where the airplane passed. You guys went to the you guys can't even made it out of the stratosphere. Okay? You barely, you can't even made it out of let me see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but anyway. Okay. So and I wanted to make this large, but you know what, let me go there. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So now the troposphere is where where they got like the regular airplane fly. You guys go above where the regular airplane fly. You guys go where the balloon is and then those stuff. You cannot make it here. You cannot make it where the meteorites and the mesosphere. You cannot make it, not only you can pass through the mesosphere, or you cannot go to the thermosphere. Okay, because the firmament is very thick. It's very the higher you go, the harder it's get to penetrate it, and you can't pass it. The firmament is very thick, and then it has many layers in it. And you guys know, the most I let you know, the thermosphere. You don't know there are multiple layers out there. And then you go a little bit above where regular airplanes are going. Okay, you go a little bit right there. Okay, let me see. Yeah, somewhere around that, you guys barely reach the stratosphere. You go right here where the balloon is. Okay, somewhere around like 30 kilometers. Okay, that's where you guys go. Besides that, you can't go anywhere else, because there is a reason why the Most High molded men from the clay of this earth, not from the clay of the stars, not from the clay of heaven. You are bound to the earth until the Most High says so. But anyway,
at 90 years young. And it is what he said when he came back down that made me want to invite him on the show. Listen to this.
What you have given me is the most profound experience I can imagine. I'm so filled with emotion about what just happened.
Okay, what just happened? Listen to what he's going to say, brothers. This is not me. This is coming straight from him.
It's extraordinary. Extraordinary. This is life, and that's death. And it's in an instant, you go, wow, that's death. That's what I saw.
That's what he saw. He saw death. The man went up. This is Captain Kirk. I mean, is that what that is? Let me see. This is William Shatner, Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk. Is that what that is? Yeah. This is the Captain Kirk, brother. The guy that always in space doing space stuff. Okay? There's people up there, man, making so much noise. This is Captain Kirk. And then when he went to space, what did he saw? Death. The man just told you straight up, I see death.
This is life, and that's death. And it's in an instant, you go, wow, that's death.
That's what I saw.
That's what I saw. That's amazing.
That's what I saw. It's not amazing. It's not amazing. The man literally tell you he saw death. He literally tell you the Most High revealed to him what he is probably the only person that would die and come back to life. He actually died, brothers. You cannot see death without being dead. He actually died, and then he came back and gave those people a message. The death angel is about to ride upon you people. And then you guys are like, oh yeah, oh, that's amazing. Oh, space, this is commercial. Hey, come experience death with us. Pay us $275,000. Get out of here, man.
It's amazing. Wow. I am overwhelmed.
Okay. All these years as an actor, and maybe his most powerful moment on screen came when he wasn't acting at all. William Shatner joins us on Primetime. Congratulations, and it's good to have you.
Thank you. I watch you all the time. You're a wonderful, wonderful commentator. And it's a joy to hear you, and I'm so glad to be on your program. You know, perforce you need to talk about the dark things that are happening, the dramatic things that can affect us all. Here I am, adding to your darkness. I wish I could bring a message of lightness.
Okay, he said, I'm adding to your darkness. I wish I could bring a message of light, but it's not. Brothers, he's speaking the truth, sisters. He's speaking the very truth. He said, I wish I could have give you something that will add to your, but I'm only here, I'm adding to your darkness. Listen to this, brothers. Those people think this is a game.
Adding to your darkness. I wish I could bring a message of lightness to leaven the terrible news you keep announcing, because it is terrible news.
They do this very serious. He say, darkness, this is terrible news. Damn, man. People keep knocking the stuff over there, man. Okay, he said, this is terrible news. And it is, indeed.
The way the country is being torn asunder. And there's another, even more important fact that moved me to tears. Because when I saw bright blue covering of Earth that's only 50 miles wide, and we plunge through to 25.
Again, they only go like somewhere on like 50 miles above. They can't go that far. The heaven is not somewhere you just go ahead. You do whatever the hell you want. It's a gated community. If you're not invited there, you know, even though you announce you cannot go to the heaven without being invited. Okay, you can't do this. You guys fantasize about planting your flag on Mars or anywhere. All that garbage. Get out of here.
500 miles an hour, broke through it, and then all of a sudden, like a punch in the face, there was the blackness of space, and none of the mystery of the twinkling stars, the galaxies, just pure
blackness. You heard what he said? He said it's nothing of your Hollywood and twinkling stars and stuff, and so it's just pure blackness. Melania. It's just pure blackness. He just saw it. It's like it terrified him. It's not, brothers, when this happened to this man, he was not unconscious. He was conscious. He was conscious, brothers. Pure blackness.
Because the sun was in my face and the window and whatever the reasons were. Space is cold and ominous and ugly, and it really threatens death. There's death there.
Dude literally tell you, man, space is cold. There's death there. It's literally threatening you. There is death there. You think you can go ahead and go over there where the Messiah reside? It doesn't work like that, man. You're a mere mortal. You're a pure mortal. You cannot go over there and then go where the Messiah at and then do whatever the hell you want to do. Get out of here.
And you look down, and there's this warm, nurturing planet. We've all heard it's cliche now, vulnerable and fragile and all that kind of thing. But it's even more than that. That's death up there and life down here. And between the two, ruining this planet as we are,
winning that
we're
blessing.
On the verge to bring you the good news that we're at the tipping point. We haven't got time to wait 30 years and argue about a few $1 billion worth.
Okay, let me translate what he said here. He said, spiritually, this guy said, we cannot enjoy the blessing of the Hebrew. We cannot enjoy it. There is no way for us to enjoy this, and it's death for us. We might as well stay here on earth and enjoy that earthly blessing that we have. Okay, the heavenly one those people are gonna having, to us it's death. There is no way we can survive. There's no way we can enjoy this, and we effed up here. Okay, we don't think we have 30 years to do this. Like they like to say 2030 and stuff like that, and 2040 and stuff like that. Get out of here, man.
Which we should. How much should we invest in global warming? We're there, and so all these terrible things happening in the body politic is merely a hesitation before we all. I mean, it's just terrible, and I wish I had better news and more entertainment and jokes to tell you. But I was moved to tears by what I saw, and I come back.
Okay, he wish, brothers, because he saw things, brothers. He in his spirit. Thank you for the sister that sent us this video. In his spirit, brothers, he saw things up there, beloved. He saw things. It's not like he's making things up. He saw death. He literally saw it. He saw destruction. And he telling you people, and you're like, oh, look at Captain Kirk. He's 90 years old. He's too old. He didn't know what he saw over there, whatever.
Filled with, overwhelmed by sadness and empathy for this beautiful thing we call Earth.
But I think that there is a promise in the truth of that for you, which I think, you know, it lets people know what really matters. And that once you're up above it all, literally.
Anyway, so this guy tried to clean up the damage, what he just said, you know, damage control. The man just telling you, he saw death up there. He didn't say, oh, man, yo, I went over there, everything garbage that you guys put in Hollywood. Hey, it's true. The man told you it's just pure darkness, and he saw death. All praises to the Most High. And he said, I feel sadness, which is plague number 1, sorrow. Okay.
The biggest vaccination drive in the world, India today administered 1 billion vaccine doses. On your screens right now is India's live vaccination tracker. You can see how the numbers keep increasing every second. It's well over 1 billion now. The country is celebrating the historic milestone in a number of ways. The national flag will be unfurled at Red Fort in the capital. Indian monuments across the country will be lit up, and the achievement will be announced at bus stops and villages across India.
See how proud those people are now? They reach 1 billion Jabberjaw, okay, a little bit Jabberjaw, 1 billion. You know, let's see the population of India. Okay, what's the population of India?
In 2020, the population of India was 1,380,004,385.
Okay, so India has 1.3 billion. So they job 1 billion. They got like on like 380 million to go. Okay, so that means you shouldn't have any single cases here. That means you jabbed up 99.99% of your population. You shouldn't have any cases, but okay, it seems to me things are not slowing down. But anyway, when it comes to this thing, man, I don't like to go ahead and then give my opinion. I don't care about that. All praises.
Country. Rescue work has been hampered. Shifting our focus now to Nepal, where the death toll from the floods continues to rise. Days of heavy rainfall have now triggered landslides across the mountainous country. Rescue work has been hampered as roads remain cut off. Nepal has been receiving heavier than usual rainfall. Dozens of people remain missing.
Look at this.
Authorities have announced a compensation of $1,700 for the families of each victim. Earlier, Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deuba had directed the Home Ministry to provide immediate aid to those who have been affected by floods. The disaster has taken a heavy toll on the country's economy. Floods have destroyed the paddy crop, which contributes significantly to Nepal's GDP.
Oh boy.
The situation is likely to worsen.
Look at this, brothers. Look at the airport, brothers. Okay, the situation is likely to worsen. Okay, because those people are not the original owner of this place. Okay, they're not supposed to be there. All right. So, oh boy, let me see. Okay, that's what that is. So, and the situation is likely to worsen because the judgment is upon the land. This is plague number 10.
The situation is likely to worsen as heavy rains are expected to continue in the coming days. Weather experts have also predicted snowfall in remote areas. Our correspondent Saloni Murarka gets you more details in this ground report from Kathmandu. Take a look.
Got this, man.
At least 88 people have died so far after the days of continuous
88 people, okay.
Heavy rainfall that triggered floods and landslides in parts of Nepal. The Home Ministry has also informed that at least 30 people are missing. Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deuba has even called for an emergency cabinet meeting and has decided to provide financial aid to all the victims. Deuba is also on a visit to all the flood-affected and landslide-affected areas to take stock of the situation and has asked all the concerned authorities to carry out the search and rescue operation. Majorly, more than 1,000 buildings have collapsed, many bridges have been damaged, and even the highways have been obstructed. And on the same day, many flights were affected and due to the waterlogged problems that the airport witnessed. Due to the heavy rains, many paddy crops have been damaged, affecting the farmers mainly.
Okay, the farms, their stuff are damaged. That's why the famine is coming upon those people. Then again, all right, this is plague number 10, thunder voices, the weather, and number 4 is on this way, famine of the world, Gentiles walls. We will be fed. We will be fed. Okay.
Our officers observed a car that was hit on a license plate reader.
All right, let me cut you to the chase here. 2 Chicago police officers wounded when third officer's gun accidentally discharged. All right, we're done here with this fellow. I believe his name is Michael too. This guy, those guys been in the news for a while now. But anyway, another cop blasted. Sure. I mean, the guy was generous. He just gave him another little bit of popcorn there. All praises, man.
Meanwhile, in a small village in Pakistan's Punjab province, a man allegedly set fire to a house, killing his 2 daughters
one of the women's husbands, and their 4 children, all because one daughter married for love. The prime accused is one Manzoor Hussain. According to officials, about 18 months ago, Fauzia Bibi, one of the man's daughters, had married against her father's will, who then allegedly burnt both his daughters, Fauzia and Khurshid Mai, and her husband alive.
This is not our culture, okay? A bunch of those things I see our people are doing in the so-called Hebrew community, and they think like this is the culture of Israelites. We don't do things like this, okay? We don't do none of those things, and a lot of those guys, and they are doing this type of thing, and they are saying certain things that the Mosai doesn't say, and those are the people. This is the culture. That's what they do. If the daughters marry against the father's will, and the father, because of this, he took everybody out, 7, okay? He took all the people out. He took the husband, the wife, the sister, and their children. It burned them alive, okay? Those are those people culture, man. 7, perfection. That's their culture. And then you will see our people, they will eager to adopt something like this, and then they will apply it upon our people and say, okay, the law said this, if we don't like the men or stuff, we need to burn everybody and kill them. Those are the people that do this, okay? Those are not our people, and they've been in the land, and our land, it's not theirs.
Fauzia's husband, Ahmed, survived. He, at the time of the incident, was thankfully somewhere else due to work. When he returned early in the morning, he came to find the house ablaze. Ahmed said his 4-month-old son, along with Mai's 3 children, aged 2, 6, and 13, had died.
Died. They burned them to death. All right. Okay, so we have been married for 3 years. They had said they would take revenge. So those are the people. That's the culture. Okay, we cannot look upon this guy's face and saying that, oh, brother, he looked like kind of like also we need to go ahead and stuff. No, there's a specific people that live in the land of India. They call those people the untouchable, and those are our people, the untouchable of India.
According to Wikipedia, untouchability is the practice of ostracizing a group of people regarded as untouchables, as ascribed in the Vedic Hindu literature to persons of high caste, or to persons excluded from the caste system, resulting in the segregation and persecutions from the people regarded as higher caste.
Okay, that sounds like our people. Okay, those are the children, the rest of the tribe that left there. Okay. All right, the one that is truly in poverty, okay? Those are the people. And you know what? When that thing come up, brothers, it didn't affected them, okay? I believe they call them the Dali of India, okay? The Dalits, okay? There is the Black Untouchable of India by V.T. Rajshekar, okay? That guy try to get the first edition, okay? Those are the remaining of the tribe that left there in India. Okay, the Dalits, the Black Dalit of India. Okay, those are the black folks over there. Okay, the true children of the Most High. If you go over there in India, you will see the condition that they live. If they see them in the street, they'll shoot them. They will kill them. Okay, a lot of honor killing. If one of the men marry one of them, or one of the women marry one of their men, or vice versa, one of the women from a higher caste marry them, they will kill them. Okay, those are the children. By the curse, you can read those people. Okay, by the curse, they are the one that being raped in India, killed in India, and shoot and beat in India. The Dalits. Okay, those are the true people, the true children of the Mosai, the remnant. Okay, of the tribe that was there when they took them down, and then they brought all sort of things upon them. Okay, this brother right here, those are the, and then when you look at those people, they don't look like the so-called Elamites. When you truly look at them, okay, they have different feature, okay, from the Elamites over there. Okay, those are the people. Those are our people by curse. All right, then they being burned, they being killed. Okay. They are the one that scream Black Lives Matter over there. Although we don't give a crap about Black Lives Matter. May they all go to hell for all we care. Okay, when you look into this young girl face right there, you know, you can see our people there. Okay, That's who they are over there, by curses. And when that thing was ravaging the people, they were perfectly all right over there. All praises to the Most High, okay? This dude is not our people, and we give the Most High praises and glory. Then again, this happened in Pakistan, Indian, and all that. They are the children of Elam. Just like Jacob had 12 sons, Esau has 12, Elam has a bunch of them. You know, they fighting each other, just like we do, you know, black on black crime, so to speak.
This continues tonight in Haiti, but for more than 2 weeks, a South Florida family has also been living a nightmare.
In a Local 10 News exclusive, a desperate daughter tells us about the pain and agonizing way to see her father set free from his captors in Haiti.
Okay, so this is a church.
The business of kidnappings in Haiti.
This is a church. Now, what's going on over there? They are kidnapping pastors. They are kidnapping a lot of religious leaders over there, okay?
Haiti is far from new, a nightmare the nation has been living for a long time. It is estimated kidnappings in Haiti have risen 300% since the assassination of the country's president, Jovenel Moïse, on July 7th.
Okay, what they are doing here, brothers, those guys are making their way to invade, okay? They are making, excuse me. They are making their way to invade and try to go into our temple and draw the power. It won't work. It's already been prophesied. It won't work.
We haven't spoken to our father in 17 days. My mother hasn't spoken to her dear husband in 17 days.
For Farah and the Michel family,
so
their nightmare.
Dear husband. We haven't spoken to our father in 17 days.
Okay, Joel. So just let me just enlarge this so you can see if this is no joke. You think this is a joke, and then it is not. All right, I'm gonna give you a moment to observe what's going on here. Okay. Let me let you type it and the live chart, so to speak. Okay. So, what you're seeing here, beloved brothers and sisters, this is the name of this young lady right there. I have no doubt she's one of ours. Now, no doubt about this. Her name is Joel Farah Michel. Joel Farah Michael. Okay. This Michel is French for Michael. So, again, and you know, no matter what we show people, the Archangel Michael is there protecting our people, and then that's how the battle going to take out, brothers. Okay, those people, the moment they invade Haiti, that's it for them. The military, you know what happened now? The economy is being down. The economy is down. Their religious system is down. Okay, now the last stronghold they have is the military. That's what needs to be taken down, and they will be taken down there. Okay. That's what that is. So that's her name, Michelle. Okay, the name of the last name of the family. So anyway,
my mother hasn't spoken to her dear husband in 17 days.
For Farah and the Michel family, their nightmare began on October 3rd.
Okay, the Michael family, beautiful people, man, beautiful, but the father's leading them straight up to hell. And then it is, I can guarantee you go talk to one of those children. None of them wanting to be in the church. They are in the church because the dad is a pastor, or they don't want to disappoint the congregation. They say, "Oh well, you are the daughter, you are the son of your father. He's a pastor. Why are you a whore? Why you go out there worship other god? Why you acting like this?" This is a cultural pressure. When your father is the pastor, it is expecting for you to be in the church or to be a Christian also. Okay, but again, those are people, they are Haitian, and there you go. And they straight up spiritual whore. Okay?
Dad not being here is worse than, that's like you don't have a soul anymore.
Her father, Jean-Pierre Ferrer Michel, a pastor, was making his Sunday trip to church with two of his worshipers.
As he was part.
Okay, those are the people that go over there. Okay, let me just enlarge this to see the name. You're probably not going to see it and stuff. Norman, Weiner, and Isabel de Vendegi. So a lot of those people, they are child traffickers, okay? They are the true child trafficking, okay? They do traffic children and acting like, oh, they got like orphanage and stuff. When in reality, they are selling those children, okay? They are selling them for all sort of purposes, not specifically for fleshly pleasure, but they are selling them for abuse. Some people get off on that, especially when they are abusing the one that have the blood of the Most High flowing to them. That's why the Most High is putting a stop on this, okay? All right, that's what that is.
Parking his car, a Nissan Patrol from the Minister of Justice pulled up with 6 individuals dressed with attires of police officers, and they told him he was, from what I was explained, they told him that, sir, we're going to give you a ticket.
The Michel family has paid the captor's ransom, not once, but twice.
There was proof of life this morning.
There's ransom.
Okay, so let's look at the family.
Ticket.
The Michel family.
Okay, all right. Now, okay, this is the family right there, okay? All right, the Michel family right here. So, you can see this family, you know, those people, they look like they're like this somewhat, they are Moabites and stuff, but look at this family. This family, they got everything, every trait of our people, their hair, and they look beautiful and all that, but they are not where they're supposed to be. And then it is up to the Most High to show his wrath or his mercy.
Family has paid the captor's ransom, not once, but twice.
There was proof of life this morning from whoever is negotiating this. He spoke to somebody that knows the family.
The captors are now asking for a third ransom. 5 days ago, one of the worshipers who was with the pastor and his friend was set free and has gone into hiding, as the Michel family can only hope.
And these people have a heart, and they have to let go of this old man. They have to let go of Renea because we did everything. And on top of it, you got 2 good people. You got people that are about the Haitian people, that help people.
No, they're not. Those people are not. Those pastors are not about our people, and they are not about to help our people. They are about their own selves. They are about their own money. So all those money that those pastors been making, and then they took that money. They like, if you're a pastor, you're in Haiti, you make like $1 million, you already paid it 3 times, not once, but 3 times.
That want good for their people. So this is wrong. This is wrong. This is very wrong.
The Michel family says the pastor is 77 years old and needs his medication, and they fear the worst if they don't get to him very soon.
Okay, so I could be wrong. Hopefully, I am. What those guys are doing, what they think they are doing, and then once they got this here, they are taking this opportunity. They can't see the Michael and the Miss, and what they are trying to do. They're trying to control the narrative and say, okay, well, Haiti got too much kidnapping. They kill all those Americans over there. We need to invade. We need to send the military over there. There are so many things we need to invade. And then they will use the invasion as a distraction to go over there, because for them to actually gain the military might, the military power, the army have to be in the land, and the sorcerers and the witches have to go in the temple and try to draw the power. They already told them you can't, but who the hell we are? The Gentiles never listen. They will try, and they will see. We give the Most High praises and glory. Let's listen to what this guy has to say.
I can only imagine what that family is going through right now.
Just agonizing.
So have you heard of any updates from them today?
We spoke today. We were texting, and Farah said that there's still no word from the captors. They're still waiting.
So speaking of the captors, as we heard in the story, they were dressed as police officers. So this and the many other kidnappings that have happened, could it be inside jobs?
Long been a fear that this has been an inside job of all the kidnappings because it is so lucrative in Haiti. However, we don't know about this particular case, but what I can say that if no one is in charge there, if no one is investigating this, then who do you turn to?
Exactly. You turn to the U.S. There's nobody there. Hey, there is no president. Look at those people over there. They have no president. The land is desolate. Let's go over there and give them democracy. And we're not gonna stay that long. We're just gonna go over there, and then we're gonna send the stuff, and then we're gonna put the president over there, and then we'll come right back over there. We're gonna give them democracy. Okay, all right then.
Kids don't grow up these days wanting to be truck drivers anymore. Not like back in the day. When I was a kid, I couldn't wait to be a truck driver. My uncles were truck drivers. I wanted to get behind the wheel.
So it's a generational thing, it's gone as well?
Yeah, it's gone, definitely.
Hi, I'm Lawrence Bolton. I'm the Managing Director of National Driver Centre here in South London. I think people should become, or certainly should look at becoming lorry drivers, because the industry is changing, the views towards the industry is changing,
Let me cut to the chase right here. HGV, well, I believe that's the equivalent of CDL driver. Shortage means no recruits can get rich by trucking. That's a damn bold-faced lie. That's a damn bold-faced lie. That's a huge lie. How long we are into this thing, man? Oh, man, that's a bold-faced lie. You cannot be getting rich by driving truck anymore. You can't buy driving trucks for a company, you'll get rich. Okay, new recruits gonna get rich now. You guys are trying to recruit people. That's a bold-faced lie. So where are the truck drivers? Where are all of them? Why they all quit? Is it something going on over there? Tell the truth. Okay, we're not gonna even waste our time with this, man. All praises to the Most High.
In New York, a commuter says he was thrown out of a subway station after he asked two cops why they weren't wearing masks. Masks are mandatory on public transportation in New York. As you can see, the guy being tossed out appears to be following the rules, while the cops are not. Here in California, the famous In-N-Out burger chain is taking a stand against vaccine mandates for indoor dining. A spokesperson for the chain says they refuse to be the vaccination police. An In-N-Out restaurant in San Francisco was actually shut down for not checking on customers' vaccine status. They're open again, but for takeout only.
You don't get the vaccine for yourself, you get it for other people.
Basketball great Charles Barkley is blasting Kyrie Irving, the Brooklyn Nets star, who has been banned from playing for refusing to get vaccinated.
You get vaccinated for your family first. You get vaccinated for your teammates second, things like that.
Always. Let's put a Negro over there. Let's put this fellow over there that always, somehow wearing a dress and then act like a woman and then say, oh, that was a joke. Okay, so let's have him over there. Let's have him going against the other guy, and then let's have them fight. Oh, Charles Barkley said this, Charles Barkley said that. Oh, we were push and pull. Oh, distraction. We need you to do this and that. And we don't care about that. We don't care. We know exactly what's going on out there. We really don't care about what those people are saying. All we saw, this guy was in that subway thing, and then the cop just shoved him out. He just asked the cop, yo, why you guys are not having any masks? Because he just said this, they kick him out. Okay?
That's what bothers me about this whole thing. I think everybody should get vaccinated.
Yeah.
COVID has struck at the heart of Fox News. Anchor Neil Cavuto just revealed he has tested positive for COVID. The 63-year-old who has multiple sclerosis.
This dude is 63 years old. Okay, and then while they just say here, Colin Powell dies from complication at 84, and this guy is 63 and 84. Okay, all right then.
Is fully vaccinated. Had I not been vaccinated, this would have been a far more dire situation, he said in a statement. I'm surviving this because I did.
So I'm going to share a secret I've never spoken before.
And CNN's John King is speaking out after his surprise revelation yesterday that he also has MS.
What is it with those guys? What is it with those high rollers, those big shots? They all have some type of horrible disease that no one ever knew about, and at the end of the day, and then they come out, they say, hey, I have this thing, if I'm no more, you may know that it's that blood poisoning thing that I have. My name is Bill Clinton, and I'm out. Pat Robertson stepped down, and now you got all those right-wing, left-wing media, and all those nonsense is going on out there. All those guys who are deathly sick. What's going on with you people out there, man?
That did not look planned.
It was not planned. It's been something that's been on the front of my mind.
He says he chose to reveal his medical condition in response to misinformation about vaccines.
They are safe. They are effective. They are driving down the COVID case numbers. If you want to have a debate about mandates, fine, but do it based on fact, not reckless, hurtful, dangerous misinformation.
Okay, let those people go at each other's plate. We go at each other's throat. Of course, they're going to go at each other's plate, though, because we're gonna run out of food. These people, man, are very loud up there. All right, let's keep on going.
And we're going back now to Ian Margol, who's standing by in Doral to give us an update on the situation there.
So we are now finally getting a fuller picture of all of this. Annalise Garcia kind of gave you a rapid fire information as much as we could. Basically, Doral police telling us this started outside of this area. There was some kind of argument between two people. That argument somehow took to the streets. There was a chase into this area, and officers in the scene were kind of alerted to it. And then one officer saw a car spin out, crash into a tree here in this area. Again, we are at Northwest 25th Street. This is right around 92nd, 93rd Avenue in that area. When the officers were sort of observing what had happened with that car crashing into the tree, apparently, this is according to Doral police, that driver jumped out of the car, began shooting at officers multiple times, hitting one officer in the chest, in the arm, and in the leg. That officer's life certainly saved by the bulletproof vest he was wearing. That officer in stable but serious condition at this point at Jackson Memorial Hospital. Another officer, and we were talking earlier about seeing those bullet holes in the windshield of one of the Doral police cruisers. That was the second officer I'm about to tell you about. That officer was grazed in the cheek either by shrapnel from a bullet or by glass. They say that's still unclear.
Plague number 9. Number 9 and number 5. Okay, it's upon the land, all praises, man. All right, so watch this. So that explosion right here. At least 3 people were killed and 30 injured this explosion in Providencial capital. Okay, loud explosion, man. A lot of people are dying. There was this loud boom. Look at this, man. The blast reportedly caused by a gas leak in a restaurant. Okay. Look at this. A bomb went off. Residents in the area have been evacuated. State media are reported. Wow. This is plague number 2. Fiery conflagration of the city. Huge explosion, man. Crazy things.
Accommodation on La Palma Island, where I had been staying for 5 nights in this town. I also stayed in Los Llanos 2 days, in El Paso 1 day. So now this dude, I'm not quite sure. So his sister, beloved sister Lily sent me this. I'm not quite sure what this guy's name is. La Palma, Tazacorte, threatened by lava. Will its patron, Archangel Michael, save it? This was today, brothers. La Palma, which we already went into, the island La Palma, it's St. Michael Island. That's why we know it's a huge event. It's triggering huge event. The beloved brother there, he'll make a video today talking about the volcanoes, okay, or like timestamp. They are just announce the time of judgment, okay. If you boy, this thing won't do anything because it won't do anything. It won't turn. Oh, it did. So La Palma right here, there's a straight ley line that coming straight from, let's put this like right there. Oops. There you go. There you go. So there's a ley line that coming straight from La Palma Island, aka St. Michael Island, okay, and then which going straight over there in Haiti, okay.
straight over there. Oops. Again, we just carnally trace this, okay, brothers? That's not what that is. We just carnally trace this, okay? To just give you an example, straight go to the temple right here in Tortuga Island and all that. So Saint Michael, and then they literally have Saint Michael right here, okay? So I haven't watched this video and I don't want to watch all of it. I'm trying to cut through where probably they show the Archangel Michael in there. And then, probably, here we go. I believe that's the Archangel right here. Let's listen.
Kilometers away. Anyway, I keep driving. The city of Tazacorte. Here you see Archangel Michael. Is a symbol of the city. He defeats the devil here in the middle of the city. You see, it's a monument. Archangel Michael, symbol of the city of Tazacorte.
Now, beloved, I don't know what this guy is. I think his name is Gut and Tog. Sounds like one of those fellow. But let's listen to this again, brothers. I'm not making this up, okay? For the people, you might think like, oh, Big Levi, you're paying this guy, or this is CGI or something. If you want to believe this, you want to, you don't, please pray upon it, because we are not making this. Michael stand up for the people, and then there is a lot of destruction that are coming, brothers. If the Archangel Michael is not in your midst, which is not in the midst of the synagogue of Satan, if you catch my drift, Michael is in the midst of our people, in the midst of us.
Wait. Anyway, I keep driving. The city of Tazacorte. Okay. Here you see Archangel Michael. Is a symbol of the city. He defeats the devil here.
Okay, so this is the Archangel Michael, okay? And then you can see him, striking the devil down. You don't see the devil, so to speak, striking Michael down. And you can see the devil also got wings too, okay? This man is down, okay? If Michael is here, that doesn't mean the devil is on top of him or is about to do something. He already down. And Michael is striking him in his heart and killing him. Again, brothers, people think we are making this up, man. We are not, man. And the whole island, we told you, the whole island name was St. Michael Island. There is a reason for that. Well, they call it La Palma and all that just garbage stuff, but anyway, it's a St. Michael Island, all right? Michael is in the midst. All praises to the Most High.
Here in the middle of the city, you see, it's a monument. Archangel Michael, symbol of the city of Tazacorte.
We're not making this up. Okay. All right. Well, I believe that's what that is. Okay. La Palma Tazacorte threat. Oops. Okay. Let me just go back. Okay. La Palma Tazacorte threatened by lava. Will its patron, Archangel Michael, save it? Okay, the statue will be quiet as sight and above the flame lava, but it's ready to start to see home. Safe travels, friend. Have a safe trip. Okay, nobody can see this. Nobody get it. Nobody understand what's going on here. See, this is what happened, man. The people, they don't get the message except for us. We know this. All praises to the Most High. How long we are into this thing? Okay, let us keep on moving.
That woman was 72 years old, and other family members called police when they hadn't heard from her since Tuesday.
And when investigators went to the home in Northwest Harris County, they found her remains. KPRC2's Taisha Walker live in that neighborhood tonight. Taisha, deputies say the son has confessed to killing his mother.
Oh, boy.
And investigators have left the scene, Dominique, about 2 hours ago. Right now, I want to show you that animal control now at the home. We are told that the victim left behind 2 pets. We did notice that family members were also at the home, but were not ready to talk. Harris County deputies tell us that those relatives were among the ones who called deputies last night after the suspect refused to let them inside of the home to check on his mother. A welfare check turned into a gruesome discovery Wednesday night. Relatives of a 72-year-old woman grew concerned when they had not heard from her since Tuesday.
So again, she's 72. Again, you already do your thing and you know what to do.
Deputies say the relatives came to the Northwest Harris County home and was prevented from going inside by the elderly woman's son.
He was not cooperative with them, actually brandished a firearm outside the residence, and was not cooperative with investigators.
Body found dismembered inside crates. Horrible way to die, man.
When they first arrived on scene and wouldn't let anybody else inside the house. That's what led the deputies to eventually get a search warrant to go inside the house.
When deputies made it inside of the home, they found blood and called in homicide detectives. Investigators discovered a dismembered body inside of a crate in the garage.
We have not made a positive identification yet, but we do believe it's the female at the location.
Detectives arrested the 36-year-old son, Robert Barnes.
The son is 36, the mother is 72. You can't make that up.
Who also lived at the home. Investigators say Barnes admitted to them that he killed his mother and put her dismembered body inside of.
And then inside of the garage right here, you know, you can see this number right here. Okay. You can see this number. 7 plus 5. You do your thing. And then the number of this, that's 11. That's 11127. 1 plus 1 plus 1 equal 3. 2 plus 3 equal 5. 5 plus 7 equal 12. You can't make this up. 7 plus 5, 12 tribe. 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 7, 12. 72 years old, 2 plus 7, 9. And the son is 36, 3 plus 6, 9. Destruction on the behalf of the 12 tribes. You can't make that up. All praises to the Most High. You can't make this up. We are not making this up.
The crate. He's being charged with murder and tampering with a corpse. 2 charges that will be added to his already lengthy criminal history, which includes making terroristic threats against a family member and assault of a family member.
All right. Wow. This guy, that's 1 2/3 you really don't want to have in your family. That guy really hated his family. Okay, so this dude has a pure hatred from his family. And then that's why we told people, some of you really hate your family. If that guy was in your family, you would have hated him because you always want to kill your family and stuff. And he literally killed his own mother, matricide. Okay? All praises to the Most High, man. Crazy things going on out there, brothers. Okay, this is again plague number 9. Okay, execution by the sword. Boy, it's already 6:51. Let me finish this. How long? Is it 2 already? No, almost. Let's jump right fast into this.
Gabi and I, we are really close. So sometimes I can feel her, you know.
The family of a Taylorsville woman cannot come to terms with her death as police continue to search for her suspected killer tonight. People knew Gabi Ramos as a local Spanish radio DJ.
Her name is Gabi. I'm not quite sure what the hell is going on with all those Gabi out there. And we know the Archangel Gabriel is, for justice, okay? If you've been suffered any loss like this, the Archangel Gabriel, you call and then you give him the message. He will bring it to the Most High. You ask the Most High for Gabriel to strengthen you also. You know, Gabriel in Genesis 18, he came in and then announced justice. And in the book of Daniel, okay, Gabriel was the one who interpreted the dream to Daniel. He is the archangel of justice. Okay, we made a video about that. Let me refer it to you so you can watch it. All those things, brothers, the Most High indeed told us those things was going to happen ages ago, and then we did. Where's the subscriber? Let me see the Utah Monolith prophetic meaning. Okay. The prophetic meaning of the Utah Monolith. Okay. Boy, it's no subscriber guideline. It's there. The monolith. There we go. The prophetic meaning of the Utah monolith according to scriptures. Okay, that's when we gonna be an hour, so to speak. If you can handle that, you can handle the Most High power. So we went into this, brothers. Every single thing that we say here, it's happening now. Okay, and then we met the archangel, okay, Gabriel right there. Okay, let's go to Daniel 8 to see what the hell what was prophesied to Daniel at the end of the days, because that's what it is. Everything is connected, brothers and sisters. Everything is connected. Now let's go to let's leave the lunar, the monolith. Okay, let's pick this. Let's go over that. We're going to go to Daniel 8. Okay, that's the message that the Most High wanted us to know. Gabriel came in to give us a message. Okay, Daniel 8, the whole chapter. We're going to read. Brothers and sisters, please pay attention. Okay, pay good attention. For those of you who have spiritual eyes, you'll understand what's going on here and what is about to be ready to go down, because okay. Gabriel is here. Raphael is healing us. We are in a spiritual hospital right now. There's many levels. It's a healing process. Now yes. Gabriel came in to do some announcement and stop some damage. Remember in the previous video, the beloved brother told you the Most High sent the angel to do a survey. So yes. Gabriel is here to do the survey, and we'll show you how the survey is going to be according to scriptures and other books. Now, again, that's why I don't do any scriptures anymore, because everything that we say, it's been done right there. There's nothing else you can say that we erase this. So we know the Archangel Gabriel was there in November, in the month of November. We were right there. We close, and Raphael came in a year ago. Okay, so Gabriel will be there. It will be a year for Gabriel when they came here. Okay, so that's why you see justice for Gabriel. Gabriel say justice for Gaby, and then the other Gabriel Petito, and then this woman. Okay, all those things, brothers, they are not. For those of you that are watching, since I'm not, I don't know if I can put a link to the video right here. Let me see if I can do this. Man, let me see if I can put the link in the description. I might forget, because sometimes I say this and then I actually forget about that. I don't know how I'm gonna call this video, but let me put the link in there. It is very important for you to watch this video, and then you will know that everything that we are saying here, they are not just random stuff we are saying. They are actually real thing. Okay, justice for Gabby over there. Okay, let us listen.
Gabby moved from Mexico 3 years ago in pursuit of a better life before she was shot and killed on Saturday night. Fox 13's Emily Tenser spoke with Gabby's friends and family about how she will be remembered.
Gaby Ramos presenta. At the La Mas Picosita radio station, noon to 4 is DJ Gaby Ramos' slot. Con nuestra música.
Right now, she would be on air. She was here.
Crap.
Instead, her booth and her desk is empty.
She was my first person on the office for tag or say good morning.
Okay, what this dude's name right here? They're gonna get me from this. You got Gabby. You got Gabriel. For those of you who've been watching, you can't make this up, brothers. People thinking we're all making this up. From the beginning of video, Alex, the defender, Michael, And then you got Gabriel and Michael is here. Okay. You got those two archangel there. Okay. Now, if we find, and that's why we really, we have to find out people name that their name mean healing. Okay. Their name mean healing or their name mean fire. I believe the sister, whatever, not sister, that person, her name was Bright Light. I believe that's Uriel, okay? Anytime we have to stop looking for that people, their name of fire, Uriel, or their name mean burning flame or burning light, or Uriel, anybody that their name mean to heal, to comfort is Raphael, and Alex, the defender, is Michael. Now you got Alex brothers, okay, and Gabriel here. All praises to the Most High. That's what we see here, okay.
Morning.
They're gonna get me for this crap.
My mornings is not gonna be anymore like every single morning was.
Evita perder la oportunidad de comprar con
Her co-workers say Ramos worked her last shift hours before she was killed.
And she was fine. She was happy. She was excited.
En Salt Lake City, teléfonos.
Ramos was.
There we go. Do you think we're making this up, brothers? Literally, while we are talking, literally, there you go. You know, one of the archangel, Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel. I mean, we just say this. You know, we just say this. It's not like you know, this is like an image and stuff. But just when we told you, brothers, the Most High said the angel are in the midst, and then the message by King Christmas again. All those things. The heaven is empty. All the angels are here, and they are fighting for our people, man. They are fighting, man. Okay, all praises to the Most High, man.
Ramos was in this room Saturday night with her sister, Rocio Cifuentes, discussing their dreams and ambitions.
We were planning a lot of things.
That's messed up,
to do it together.
That's when Cifuentes says they heard Ramos's ex, Manuel Perea, at the door.
Gabi opened the door and he yelled at her and just pull the gun out and shoot her.
Taylorsville police are searching for Perea. He was last seen in a...
Okay. Now, again, brothers, look at this. Police looking for suspect. The dude name is Manuel. Manuel Omar Burciaga Pereira. I'm not quite sure what Burciaga mean, but that them know sure. I'm very sure that Manuel, Emanuel mean God is with us. And the guy is 36. You can... Beloved, it's just like, how could you people are not seeing this? How could you people are not? The guy is 36 years old. Look at his tag number. Utah, Judah. The guy tag number, his license plate, his Utah, Yehuda, Judah, 405. 4 plus 0 plus 5 equal 9. 36 plus 3 plus 6 equal 9. You can do, beloved, when you look at this, man, like, how are you making this up? The dude name is Manuel Omar Burciaga Pereira. Okay, I'm not quite sure what Omar mean, but let's watch this. What's Omar? Boy, it's already 7:01. What does the name Omar means?
Flourishing, long-lived.
There we go.
According to Wikipedia, flourishing, long-lived, wealthy, and famous.
All right.
Region of origin, Middle East. Omar, Umar, or Umar is a masculine given Semitic name, which is represented in Jewish, Christian, and Islamic traditions.
All right, Omar, flourishing. You know, the dude name is Emmanuel. God is with us. We will flourish. We will live. We will be wealthy and famous. Okay, we will long live. Eternal. That's the name of. That's the message right there. You know, that's how the Most High communicate with us. You know, Omar, in Emmanuel, Omar, God is with us, and He's making us. He's going to making us live longer forever. His glory is gonna be with us. And Bosiera, I leave the rest for you, folks. All right. All praises to the Most High, man. You can't make this up, man. You can't.
2000 Chevy full-size extended cab with license plate number U45MN. Anyone with information should call 801-743...
Okay, U45MN, but over here say U40. Oh, U45MNs. All right, that's what that is. I thought you say U45, but it's actually U40. Amen. That's good.
7,000. Her loved ones say Ramos used her platform to empower women. They hope her story can inspire others to get out and find help.
Okay, she already warned us, and then we know Yashawala is a massive whore, so we were in a relationship with Satan, abusive. We got out, and we with our husband now, so to speak. All praises to the Most High, man. You can't make this up, man. Thank you, Gabriel. May the Most High see you, and whatever that sentence is going to pass upon you, you seems like a good woman. I didn't see anything wrong in this. No sign, but hey, all praises to the Most High, man. Crazy.
A former Henry County prosecutor is charged with dealing meth. Martin Shields is 67 years old. Police arrested him earlier this week and was released from the county jail after posting bond. According to prosecutors, an informant wearing audio and video recording equipment bought meth from Shields. And that Shields was actually appointed county attorney in January after being county prosecutor for 2 years in the 80s.
This guy, this dude was dealing meth. Henry County attorney faces meth dealing and charges. Hey man, you make that money, man. He's a lawyer. He know how to get himself off. The hell? Oh, sweetie, you went with mommy? Oh, baby, what's going on? I got mail. Yes. You want to open them or you want to leave them here? Open. All right, go ahead, go open them. Okay. What's going on? What I'm smelling here? Somebody's cooking? What is it? Baby, you're cooking some stuff? Oh, okay. All right. Give me a second here. Is that yours? The what? Let me see. Yeah, it's a big word. Let me see. The history of the tribe of Levi. I got a book here called The History of the Tribe of Levi, 1847, by John Wright. It's a pamphlet. Let me see how many pages that is. The book is literally 30 pages. The book is literally 30 pages. They took it. The book came out in 1847, okay? And they say Kissinger rare reprints, and the book is 30 pages. The history of the tribe of Levi. Okay? Oh boy. 30 pages, man. They took everything out, but we give the Most High praises and glory, man. Let me keep on going. My daughter is opening up the books or stuff. What's going on here? Okay, this is in Palestine. They like to call it Palestine, but this is in Palestine. Israeli forces and Palestinian protests clash over settlement plans near Nablus. Okay. Let those people go at each other's throat, man. Don't get involved with this ish, man. Baby, watch your hand with this knife, okay? Huh? All right. Yeah, let those people go at each other's throat, okay? We give the Most High praises and glory.
I'm Karen Greer. Breaking at noon, a section of Interstate 285 still shut down after a fiery collision during the morning commute. As you can imagine, this has created a traffic nightmare on the west side of town. Let's get right to CBS 46's Rebecca Schramm. She's live in East Point, just south of Camp Creek Parkway for folks heading to the airport around that area. Rebecca, you're learning that section of the interstate could be shut down for several more hours.
Yeah, Karen, just putting out the flames took several hours this morning.
Her name is Rebecca, okay? Of course, we know where Rebecca was, okay? To Isaac, all right? We give the Most High praises and glory, the mother of certain person that's going through this trouble right now.
And firefighters from several nearby jurisdictions. Let's show you what we're looking at here close up. They've got all of this, and now comes the cleanup. Take a look. There's lumber they've got to get off of the pavement, and there was so much damage to the roadbed, they've actually got to dig up the existing roadway and lay down more asphalt. So this could last well into the evening. Come back over here with me because I want to show you. I spoke with a man who is staying at this extended stay hotel, and when this happened at about 7:30 this morning, he grabbed his cell phone and started recording.
Oh boy.
Well, when I first heard the accident, I looked through my window up there and saw
that first truck on fire.
Edward Cox tells me 3 trucks had collided on 285 near the Washington Street Bridge.
I heard the tire squealing and I heard a big, a big
boom.
thud.
A big boom. We give the Most High praise and glory. Let me see this book, Yaya. Let me see. Oh, The 100 Years' War, The English and France by Desmond Seward. I believe this is the real deal right there. Is it? Let me see. It looked like the real deal. I'm looking at this book here. 1978? Oh. Okay, that's the real deal. Let me see. Yes, 1978. That's the real deal. They got one from 1974, 72, 73, 76, 78. This one is the original version, 1978. So that's good. That's good. This one is good. I open the other one, yeah, okay? Let's go to the next video.
This is the town of...
Oh, wait. Is that what that is? Okay, we already watched this. This dude. We already watched that. All praises. Now, beloved, watch this, okay? Listen to what they say. Indonesia, medical waste, swamps, country, rubbish, mountains. And then they want to tell you that this thing was a little thing. It didn't affect Indonesia like this. Nah, that thing was horrible. Look at this mess, man. Medical rubbish inundated this disposal site and directing of the largest in the country. Okay, I'm going to put this right down. Okay, see, COVID, surgical mask, PEE, syringes are mixed. Okay, this is what those people did to our land, Brent. This is what they did. Okay. And then they got the dark skin, okay, and Indonesian, okay, doing this, Gozali, okay. There's no doubt those people, this woman, is that, it looked like a dude. It could be a dude. I'm not quite sure if it does. I believe that's a dude because, really? I don't know. Let's watch. Okay, doing isolation. So when you look at Indonesian, the typical Indonesian, okay, show me a picture of an Indonesian woman. Not show me the picture, but anyway. Yeah, the typical Indonesian, okay, this is the faces that they showed you, okay? All right, those are Indonesian women, but this woman doesn't look like a typical Indonesian. Those are the remnant of the tribe that's there. That's why she's doing, again, I'm hoping that's a she, but it looks like he looks like a, you would see the chest, okay, that's he looks, like let's take a picture of a man. I'm very confused here. Show me picture of an Indonesian men. Okay, well, I put men, or should I put man? Yeah, man. Okay, all right, let's take the typical Indonesian fellow. Whoops. Okay, look at this dude. Okay, that's a dude. The UN Jakarta's medical waste has sold for 500,000. So that's what those people did to the land, man. They messed it up. They messed up the land, man. How could you do this? 212 tons. Okay? How could you do this something? You see what you did to the earth, and then our people, that's where they live at. Okay? Okay, that's why they make their money, that's why they live. The Most High, even though it's this, the Most High always provide for them. The dark-skinned people, that's how they always treated. All right? And then they are walking in condition like that, brothers. They never get sick. Okay, let me see. You got all the books, Yaya? Well, only one book. Okay, well, then take the trash and the stuff. Let me see. That already. Oh, okay. Watch out. What life was like in the Middle Ages, chivalry. All right. Oh, that's good. That's good. Let me see. That's the bank. All right. Thank you, sweetie. Just take the trash and put them in the bin, okay? All right. Oh, I need to show those books tomorrow. All right. All praises to the Most High. Oh, boy.
It's never a good sign when lava is slowly oozing down your street.
The molten rock made its way right through a street in La Palma, part of Spain's Canary Islands. There isn't much anyone can do to stop the flow, as it slowly engulfs everything in its path. It's hot as hell, too. Scientists gauge the surface of the lava to be 980 degrees centigrade, or 1,796 degrees Fahrenheit.
No big deal. Look at this. Praises and glory.
The lava comes from a volcano called La Cumbre Vieja, which has been erupting since September. Ash and debris from Cumbre Vieja has even made its way under the sea, coating nearby marine habitats. Back on land, 2,000 homes have already been destroyed, and tens of thousands of people have been forced to evacuate. What's worse, there's no end in sight for La Cumbre Vieja's eruptions.
Yeah, St. Michael.
This is Inside Edition Digital.
St. Michael. All praises to the Most High. No end in sight, brothers. No end in sight.
Sky 10, capturing cars moving very slowly as drivers are trying to navigate through those flooded out streets.
Local 10's Joseph Ojo joins us now live from the scene. Joseph, how's it looking right now?
Hey there, Louis. Well, it's looking pretty bad right here. You can tell you right now that if you take a look at this, this is a sidewalk right here, but the water has definitely came above the sidewalk. We're looking at least a foot of water here on these streets. This is Northeast 20th Ave. We can also show you too as well that this water is definitely, moving really fast, and it's coming really close to homes. If you take a look at this sidewalk right here, this driveway.
So today, this came out today, the 22nd, because we were doing the prayer today, and then I told the people that if the thing caught, if it's caught up, that means it's the lightning. It was raining so much, and then by the time we were at the end of the prayer right here. Selah. Prayer to the angels, to all the angels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, all the angels that we know their names, and the one we do not know their names, we say thank you. You guys are doing a mouth. And then the internet caught, the power caught. And I pray, I didn't even notice this. I pray until I get to the cursing part, and then we put a spiritual hit on Perry Stone. We let him know that we put a spiritual hit on him, and then because of this scumbag stuff that he did over there, okay, with the whole Michael thing, trying to swagger jack the whole thing. So, and that's what happened. And then the neighborhood got flooded. This is not our neighborhood. This is the other side.
Into this garage as well.
The hood is
and
dry.
Also as well, we can also tell you that we've seen a lot of cars actually going very slowly. Some cars definitely turning out from trying to go and make it into this water, but people taking it very, very slow here on North 20th Ave here in Fort Lauderdale. This is about nearly 3 inches of rain that dumped in this area. We also see, if you can take a look right there, just a guy right now on a surfboard.
So that's what happened. It was flooded.
New tonight, a NASCAR driver is facing charges of assault on a female in Rowan County. Authorities arrested 21-year-old Carson Ware today. Racing officials say Ware debuted in the NASCAR Xfinity Series last May as a driver for SS Greenlight Racing. As of today, officials say he's suspended from both SS Greenlight Racing and NASCAR.
I don't know what's going on with those NASCAR drivers lately, but they've been causing a lot of fight, domestic violence. They're beating their wife are beating them, and they're killing their wife. I don't know what's going on, but we give the Most High praises and glory, man. Oh, all right, okay. I think we will close. Oops, we will close with this. Oh, California making seawater drinkable amid drought.
We are at the Sand City desalination plant. This was built back in 2010. This desalination plant takes brackish water. So they're vertical intake wells at the beach that are partly ocean salt water, partly fresh water. We bring that into the plant, we pump it from the wells, and then it goes through high pressure pumps to push through reverse osmosis membrane. So that's like a filtration system. So for this system, it's vertical intake wells along the beach, about 60 feet deep. So the fact that they're in the sand and not an open water intake, that eliminates that marine life getting into the intake and into the plant. And then for the outfall, it's actually discharge piping within the beach system So that again doesn't go directly out to the ocean, and we have restrictions on our permits where we can't discharge above a certain salinity level. With desalination, you have the energy cost, you have the front end capital cost, but the
what this dude is saying that now California, the drought is so bad over there, they have to use salt water and purify it and take the fresh water out of it. Beloved, things are dire upon the Gentiles. Let me see if I can quickly upload this and you guys can watch this at 8:30. Okay, beloved, you saw the whole thing. Okay, the Most High is in the midst. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever.